Hi everyone, and thank you so much for practicing with me today. Welcome to your short and sweet slow flow. I have a few other slow flow practices on my YouTube channel, and that's where I just kind of move you slower through a vinyasa practice. So for those of you that are new, this is a great class for you because we'll move at a nice, gentle pace. And for those of you that just need to stretch, relax your body, and get moving, this class is great for you too. Grab your mats. Today we're going to get started in child's pose. So as we come down to child's pose, you're going to first come to your hands and knees. And then decide kind of as you bring your hips back if you want your knees open or together. So I'm going to go open knees, toes together. And then slowly lower my chest down, lower my head down, and just breathe. We'll move through the sequence today, nice and slow, nice and relaxing, allowing you to kind of feel your body, see how it's doing, give yourself that check-in as we move and flow together. And the chance to move with your breath. So yoga, vinyasa syncs movement to breath. So think every time you take an inhale, you move into the pose. Every time you take an exhale, maybe you move out of the pose or you hold the pose for longer. Take 3 more breaths with me in child's pose as we get started here. Feeling the breath come in and out of your body, nice and gentle. Go ahead and take a nice big exhale, let it go. And then on your next breath, I invite you to rise up, hands and knees. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Give me a cow. So bum up, heart up, lift. Exhale, give me a cat, round, tuck, puff up the upper back. 3, and then move the butt forward and back. 2, shifting, 3, good. Exhale, release. Right arm forward, left leg back, spinal balance. Exhale, right hand down, left knee down. Right leg back, left arm forward, hold. Exhale, release. 1 more each side. Right arm, left leg. Good. Right leg, left arm, hold. Core tight. Release. Curl your toes, hover your knees 2 inches off the mat. So start to warm up the core, not up here. 2 inches, 3, come on, 2, and now lift from there into your beautiful downward facing dog. Now remember, in down dog, our knees are slightly bent. We're reaching our hips back. We're taking our ribs to our thighs and we're breathing in and out. And then I want you guys to gently shift forward to plank. So find the top of a push-up. Exhale, gently shift back. And then do that 1 more time. We slowly move forward. Feel the body. Good. Firm the core. Exhale back. And then walk on the balls of your feet up to your hands. So we're going to meet together here. We're going to push down into our feet as we fold forward. Let your head fall. And I want you to look left and right. So finding the rotation in your neck. Good. Cervical spine rotation. And then exhale, just kind of hang heavy. Maybe roll the chin to your chest. And then on your next inhale, reach forward to come all the way up. Lean back. And then exhale, your hands rest next to you by your sides. 3 shoulder rolls backwards. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, arms up. Exhale through heart center, fold. Inhale, we lengthen. That's where the butt goes out, the heart moves forward, and the back, aka your spine, goes flat. Step your left foot back into a lunge. Lower the left knee, keep the fingertips down, pull your chest forward. Exhale, down dog, step back. We move to plank. we move to knees, lower with me, chest, which means your booty is up, chin, and then we slither into cobra. Straight arms or bent elbows, good sun A variation. Exhale back. It's actually called classical sun A. Inhale, look forward, exhale, tiptoe up. Again, balls of the feet. Lengthen halfway. Good, exhale, fold in. Reach forward to stand up. Rest your hands by your sides. Repeat, inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, halfway lift. So again, booty out, heart forward, really work on that back getting straight. And now take the right foot, step it back. Lower your knee, keep your fingertips down. Inhale, pull your throat forward and through. Exhale, silently go to dog. 1, 2, 3, lift, and then step. We go to plank. Last round of knees, chest, chin. Hold it, and then inhale, peel through, cobra variation. Good. Exhale, downward facing dog with me. Breath moves in and breath moves out. Take your right leg up for the first time and then exhale, step your right foot forward. Come into warrior two, so back heel down. And then take your arms up and then let them open as you reach out and back. So as you bend your right knee forward and you pull your core up and in, let the right knee bend forward a little bit more. Reverse your warrior, reach up and back, find room here. And now straighten your right leg. Good, bend the right knee, exhale, cartwheel down. Spin to the ball of your back foot for me. And then on your exhale, step to plank. This time, we lower all the way down to our belly. Take your time. Good. On your next breath, take your hands off the mat so your fingertips are right off the sides of your mat. And then you're going to give me a nice heart opener here. So straightening those arms, creating a bit more space if you can. Good. Exhale, lower. Bring the hands back to where they're supposed to go. And now see in your next back bend if you can get a little bit more room with your hands in the right place on the mat. Exhale, we lift up and back. Now left leg, reach it. Exhale, Virabhadrasana B, warrior two, anchor and land. Take the arms straight up. And then exhale, they reach forward and back. Look forward over your left hand. 3. Settle in with me. 2. And then slide and reverse. Hold it. And now push through your left foot. Find space, find room. Good. We cartwheel. We put our hands down. We pause, making sure that we've pivoted to the ball of the back foot and that our whole body is facing forward. Plank. Look forward. Now you're more than welcome to join me with your knees down. And here we go together, lowering all the way to our bellies. So building strength from there if you need it. Walk the hands off the mat one more time. So look here how my elbows are up high. Keep that action as you hug the scapula together. That's the area between the shoulder blades. And then start to come on up. And notice if that area between the shoulder blades isn't super mobile. And if it's not, try to hug in and down. Good, lower. Now here's that shot again. We return the hands where they're supposed to be, right along the ribs, fingertips right below the nipple line, hug in, and then Cobra Bujangasana. See if you can get a little bit more room. Hips come back to heels this round. Take your tap with your butt all the way back. Walk your hands, so look forward over to the right. Cross your left hand over your right, and then exhale, gently fold. Try to let your head fall between your biceps. Good. Pivot back to center. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Side 2. Right hand's going to cross over left. Exhale, lower your head for 3, 2, and then bring yourself back to center. Nice job. And then we're just going to move right from here into one more cobra. And now lift, downward facing dog. So the goal there is that we kind of entered the same pose a few different ways so you can see which way gives you the most room in a back bend. Let's raise the right leg up. Exhale, let's go to warrior 2 again. You've already been here, so anchor the back heel. Both arms straight up, and then let the arms land evenly, reaching one fingertip through the front body, one fingertip behind you, so you're drawing that straight line along the shoulders. Reverse the warrior, get comfortable, and then push to straighten. Good. Exhale, bend your knee. Inhale the hands to the heart, and then you're going to straighten the right leg. Turn your toes to 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. Bring your feet a little bit closer together, not a lot, which means don't shorten your stance to here. Please stay wide on your yoga mat. Bring the hands together here. We pulse 8, 7. Start to use your adductors. Engage your legs for 4, 3, 2. And then we turn left and right and left and right. 4. Nice and easy movement. You're just holding this wide-legged squat known as goddess, and you're turning. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sit lower. We stand up. Good. Pivot forward. So we face the front of our yoga mat, the right foot, and we bring our hands down. Step back to downward facing dog. And now walk your hands to the back of your mat, please, and find your feet. Good. Slide your right hand under your right foot and your left hand under your left foot. And then you're going to walk in place. You're going to pick up your left heel and then your right heel. And you're going to continue doing that as your head gets closer to the ground, because each time you pick up one heel, you'll notice the pressure of your foot digging into your hand a little bit more, as long as that's comfortable. Good. 3. Lift those heels. 2. One more each side. Exhale, you're going to let your hands go. And then I want you to fold. Good. Now, your feet are open. Keep them open. Bend your knees to reach up for chair. Sit back in your butt. And then fold forward. Now here's your first full vinyasa if you want it. You're going to walk it out to plank. Walk your feet back if need. Look forward. Watch first. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Remember, in up dog, my hips are not on the mat. That's the difference. And then exhale, we lift to down dog. Take your left leg up when you're ready, and then exhale, please step into warrior 2. Step, anchor, both arms high, and then let them land. Again, we look out over the left hand. And as we look out of our left hand, that's where our eyes stay. So they're fixed in front of us. Our body is fixed, slightly open to the right. And then I want you to move into your reverse warrior. Push your left leg, straighten it. Good. Exhale, return to warrior 2. Hang out. Bring the hands back to the heart. I'm going to turn away from you. So go ahead and turn your toes out, 10 and 2. Once you find that alignment, exhale, start to sink down, deep yogi squat. I lied. This is called goddess. You're not in deep yogi squat. Good. Sink in. Low belly is strong. Sit a little bit lower. And then exhale, pulse with me. 4. We're going to twist side to side in 3, 2, keep your head up, twist back to the right, forward to the left. Good. 4, twist. 3, keep those knees pulling apart. Stay low in your squat. 1 more to the back, 1 more to the front. Sit low. Reach your arms up, stand up. Woo, hands to hips. Pivot to your left foot. Good. Exhale your hands down. Step back, plank. Lift your hips to dog. Walk your hands to the back of your mat. Exhale. This time, I want you to take your peace sign fingers. Grab your big toes. So you're literally reaching inside of your big toe and your second toe with both fingers. Don't split them apart. And then those fingers are going underneath the big toe as you pull with your thumbs to bring the torso down. Now, I like to bend my elbows left and right, get them a little soft, and then see if they can clasp the sides of my legs to pull me in deeper. 3. Breathe with me. 2. Good. Exhale, release. Now your feet are open. Ready? Squat, and then raise your arms up. 3. Nice, strong Utkatasana chair pose here. 2. And then exhale, fold forward. Take a nice flat back to lengthen out. Exhale, plank. Walk the feet back, bring the heart through. Chaturanga with or without your knees, which is your tricep push-up. Back bend into the variation that works for you. And then everyone join in the same pose at the back of your mat. A downward facing dog with bent knees. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, gently again. We walk foot by foot up to the top. And then I invite you to fold forward. As you breathe in, look forward, reach up to the sky. And then exhale your hands in a big circle behind you. Clasp your fingers. And then keep your fingers clasped as you step to the wide edge of your yoga mat. Long edge, I guess, not wide edge. Heel toe your feet apart. Toes turn in slightly. This time, instead of goddess, we're moving forward into a forward fold, which is why my toes have turned in versus turning out. So make sure your feet have taken that action. Slide your knuckles down the bottom as you inhale. And then as you exhale, I encourage you not to stick out your butt, but instead bend your knees, take your tailbone up to the sky as you take your head down to your yoga mat. So again, keep your butt lifting up into the air, not pushing back to the stars behind you, or I guess behind me. And then I invite you to look from side to side. Good. And then exhale, put your hands on your low back, and then all the way down on the mat. Take a nice flat back. Let's take Skandasana. So you're going to turn out one foot, aka goddess kind of stance. And then you're going to bend into your knee. You're going to raise the toes of the opposing foot and then get that nice deep stretch in your right hamstring. Now this is deep bend of your knee. So if you're not happy with this, keep your booty higher. Exhale, big push. And we turn out the opposite foot. We drive down the opposing heel. We lift our toes. We stretch. 3, 2. And again, I would encourage you to stay in this pose for longer if you're really tight in your groin and hamstring. Come on back to center for me. Please take a moment to fold forward. Let your head fall to the ground. Maybe your head taps the ground. And then gently rise all the way up. Hands are on those hips. And then I invite you back to the front of your mat. feet together. Let's inhale, bring the arms up as you lean back. And then let's exhale through heart center, bow forward. Let's inhale to create space by lengthening out through the spine. And then let's exhale into one more vinyasa. So we take plank, drop your knees if you want, chaturanga, back bend, make it big or small. And then meet me back where class started in child's pose. But take your hands this time around, grab one heel, and then grab the other. And as you breathe and as you notice the stretch in your body, start to notice what it feels like to maybe hold onto those feet and pull with your arms. Or if you can barely grab your heels, that's okay too. And then just take the arms forward, look forward. Good. Exhale back to tabletop. You were here in the beginning. Find another cow. Feel the difference. Hopefully you have more room. Maybe even just the idea of movement and mobility along the spine feels better. And then exhale, walk the knees forward. Have a seat on your bottom in Sukhasana, which is a cross-legged pose. So I'll turn towards you just so you can see. Really simple seated pose. And we're going to inhale, both arms up. And then I want you to exhale, lean to one side. So reach your hand as far as you can, maybe even glue the forearm down. And then your job is to look underneath of the opposing armpit, or if your neck is tight, I invite you to look down at the ground. One more breath. Pull your stomach muscles in and stretch all at the same time. And then lift with me. Come up, 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 up. Palm or forearm, whatever you can find. Reach, 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 reach. Keep reaching. Keep creating space. Keep lengthening. 3, 2, you got it. Find it. And 1. Come all the way up. Now switch the cross of the legs that you chose to cross, so opposite way now. And then we're going to put our right hand behind us, raise our left arm up to the sky, and then take your left hand across your right knee. Now, as you bend your left elbow, your right hand is already behind you, setting yourself up for this nice seated spinal twist. Good. Turn a little bit more. And then exhale as you turn forward. Take your left hand, put it behind you. Raise your right arm straight up. Exhale, cross it over your knee. And then pull with a bent right elbow as you look over your left shoulder. 3, 2, you got this. Tug, tug, tug. And then exhale, return to center. And we're going to lay down onto our backs for the first time today. So pivot in a way that's best for you. Come all the way down onto the ground. Exhale, let your feet reach forward. And then interlace your fingers as you reach both arms way over the head for the opposing side of the mat. And you can point your toes, you can draw circles with your ankles, whatever is best. Exhale, keep your hands where they are as you bend your knees and you plant your feet. Good. Put your hands down now next to your hips. Maybe your fingertips touch your heels and maybe not. My hands never touch my feet. I blame it on having short arms. So again, up to you how close you can get. Now push down into your feet for me and then start to bring your hips up. Think about activating the legs as you raise your hips higher for 4, 3, squeeze the glutes in, press the hips up for 2, and then melt down on 1. Good, let's do that again together. Press down into your feet. 1, 2, 3, we come up, 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 up. Hug the legs in, push the pelvis higher. 4, 3, 2, and then lower, lower, and lower. Take your arms, flip your palms face up, maybe even move your hands slightly off the mat, and then open up your feet a little bit wider. And I just want you to let your knees fall from side to side. So finding some mobility in your hips as you feel your knees fall from the left to the right. Kind of drawing a nice little line on the low back as those hips move from side to side softly.